husband was called to come and see Sterling in the recovery room, and my husband went in there. The next thing he saw that Sterling was totally not there anymore. Like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Modesta, a Nigerian mommy vlogger living in Luxembourg. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, if this is your first time visiting my channel, hi, you're highly welcome. Subscribe to the channel, join this family, and you really enjoy it here with us. You guys know that I was in Nigeria, and yes, I uploaded a video where my son was circumcised in Nigeria, and you guys were asking me I should make a video and tell you why we have to circumcise Sterling in Nigeria. Don't they circumcise in Luxembourg? Why live in Luxembourg to go and circumcise in Nigeria? And all of that and all of that. So many questions that I wanted to do a Q&A from all the questions, but I was like, okay, you know what, let me just do a general video, okay? Because some people might want to know why we really circumcised my 2-year-old son in Nigeria. Okay, you guys, I had Sterling in 2020, and I had Sterling in March, and he was 5 kilos. I made a video about that. When he was born, he had a lot of fractures, neck, collarbone, and all of that, because he was pulled out from so if you get it, if you don't get it, forget about it. So he was pulled out, and so his bones were broken and all of that. We started doing some chemotherapy for him, and then he got better. That time, Corona just came. That was when Corona started. I don't know. The weather goes bright, goes dark. So I don't know what is wrong. So that was when Corona just set in, started, and we couldn't do it. So we tried to book an appointment. Last year, June was when we were actually supposed to circumcise him, and they did not. No, not like they did not. No, we booked the appointment finally. Okay, later we booked the appointment, and they later called us to tell us that they've cancelled the appointment until further notice. Like, further notice can be in the next 5 years. They didn't give us actual time for the surgery. So they didn't give us time again for the surgery, and my husband asked why, and they said because we are still in Corona and they can't say anything other further. Okay, that the only thing that they can say is that it has to be to further notice. And we're like, okay. So since we were planning to go travel, and we can do that in Nigeria, even if we did take it serious, we have to work towards going to Nigeria to do that. Let it, even if it is the only thing we achieve, like it is a whole lot, because Sterling is already growing, and I can't even imagine the pain my boy will pass through. And when we traveled, he was few months to 2 years. He was few months to 2 years. Yeah. So he's already growing, and we didn't like it. So when we asked later, before we traveled, we tried to talk to the doctor and all of that. They would even advise you, don't do it. Why are you doing it? It's not, just leave the child. Why? The child will pass through pain. And we have to tell them that, see, where we come from, we do this for our male kids. It is something that we do. They'll be like, okay, no problem. Even I had somebody from my church, she circumcised her son at 4 years. And then people go to UK to do it. People go to France. People go to Belgium. They do it here in Luxembourg, but you have to book an appointment. But I think in France and Belgium, there are some Jewish people that do it. Circumcision is Jewish culture. So we now said, okay, since we are traveling, let's just make it a deal that if that is the only thing we succeed doing in Nigeria, we have achieved a lot. So because of that, we now said, okay, we'll make it a deal to travel, and we traveled to Nigeria. I tried to tell my mom to book an appointment for us, because over here, before you see a doctor, you book an appointment. But in Nigeria now, how things work in Nigeria, you don't actually need an appointment. You can just walk into any hospital any day you pay for card. It's not their business. They're making their money. You pay for card and all of that. So my mom tried to do that, and the doctor said she can't do it unless we come back. So we told my mom that why we want it that way, so that week we are back, the surgery can be carried out, and before we travel back, I mean, the thing would have healed very well. So that week we came back ending of November anyway, not December. So we came back November ending, and then we did it that first week. We got into Owerri. Yes, we did it that first week. We got into Owerri, and okay, we started the whole thing. He was to see the doctor. You know, they checked him, knew how far and all of that. That, you know, why we didn't circumcise him and why we want to do it in Nigeria. So we didn't circumcise him here in Luxembourg because of the COVID. The COVID was a major factor actually, and we don't want to wait till further notice. It's not like they don't have a place they do it here. They do, but you have to book an appointment, and we actually did, but they later canceled the appointment, and we don't want to keep waiting. Okay, so we had to go and do it. We would have still gone to the UK or like do it, you know, go to France even after the COVID and everything, but we said, okay, let's go to Nigeria, do it, probably see our family at once and all of that. So we came to Nigeria, and this is where the problem started. Was it successful in Nigeria? Well, to God be the glory. It was. But look at what happened. We started the, you know, process, went to see the doctor, then they checked him in for the surgery, and because I can't be there, I already have Samara, and I am very emotional. I don't want to see my son pass through pain. I don't know how I'll feel. I don't even like the sight of blood. We already discussed that my mom will be in the theater, but I think my mom went to get drugs, and my husband couldn't be. They did not allow my husband in the theater when the surgery was going on, of which if it were here in Luxembourg, my husband would have been there, you know. So he was outside and he was waiting, and when they finished the surgery for my son really, he didn't eat from 10 p.m. to like 8 a.m. He went into the theater, and I was just praying for, because, you know, anybody who knows Sterling knows that Sterling likes food. So when he went into theater after the surgery, he was kept in a recovery room. My husband was called to come and see Sterling in the recovery room, and my husband went in there. The next thing he saw, that Sterling was totally not there anymore. Like his eyes, you know, the pupil, that is the pupil, the black eye, yeah, was not there. It was just the white eye. And then my husband started screaming, Sterling, Sterling, you know. And then it's so emotional. I'm trying to hold myself not to cry, you know, remembering these things. Yeah, so he was trying to like Sterling, you know, and he was saying, where's my mother-in-law? Where's my mother-in-law? And the doctors told him, my friend, if you cannot hold yourself, we'll push you out of this place. Oh my God. These people are so not professional. They are so inconsiderate. They don't even, their choice of words are so to the extreme. Like they don't even know the kind of words. You see a man, this is not his field to start with. He's not a medical personnel. Seeing his child in that condition, what do you expect him to do? To hug you, to talk to you, instead of you to tell him to calm down, that maybe he's recuperating and he's, you know, he will come back to, you know, his senses and all of that. You are telling him to keep quiet, and if he's not man enough, you throw him out of the recovery room. Very unprofessional. So my husband kept mute. For the first time, my husband started crying, and oh my God. So after everything, we came home. My mom started taking care of Sterling, you know, dressing the wounds and everything. And for all the times my mom was doing all of that, my husband kept regretting why we came to Nigeria to circumcise Sterling, because I don't know, you know, seeing the wound heal. My son was so scared of my mom. If he sees my mom, that stigma, he was traumatized. he runs away because he knows that my mom will always come to him to make him feel pain. He feels like my mom is the one inflicting the pain on him, and you know, he kept struggling, like just like he's struggling for his life or something. But we just want the best for him. I know that if he grows, he'll be very happy that we did it, and myself, I'll be happy that I did it. Because imagine circumcising my son at 4 years, or even as a man. So it was when I went to circumcise center that I knew that even men, like grown men, my husbands, you know, people my age mate, like men that are my mates, and even people older than me, people older than my husband, do come for circumcision. I never knew. Like, I thought that it's something that everybody does. You know, once you are born, they do it immediately. And I don't know how some people will live to that age and come to the hospital by themselves for circumcision. I don't know how. Oh my god. My son saw hell. He went through pain. But I'm still thankful to God that I did it in Nigeria, because if we did it here in Luxembourg, or let's say we went to France or Belgium to do it, who would have done the treatment? Who would have, you know, cleaned the wound? All of those things. Me? I can't. My mom really, really played a very, very good role. Okay, she really, really did well. We know that she's doing it for our grandson, but bro, I can't do that. I won't even have the mind to. She took her time to, like, you know, take care of my son, and I'm grateful to God that my mom is even alive to see her grandchildren. Like, I'm so grateful to God. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's a blessing. So that was how, and that was why we circumcised studying in Nigeria. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Story time. I hope you enjoyed this story time video, and if you did, please do give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed to my channel, share this video, do all of those good stuff, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.